If you have withdrawn from life and your hearing loss has been getting you down, what I want you to do is to listen to this patient's journey in his own words, from initial consultation to demonstration, and then finally getting fitted with his own custom hearing aids. This is what he had to say. I have bad high-pitched tinnitus. I really struggle to hear, so I've stopped hanging around with my mates in the pub. I feel like a BTE style aid will mean people will offer me a seat on the bus. They will see the aid and then shout at me. I've had hearing issues for over 30 years now. I look at people's mouths, not their eyes, and they notice this and then pull me up on it. It was a big factor in my marriage breaking up, not addressing my hearing issues. I feel isolated, I can't meet new people, and I feel people will get the wrong impression of me. I get asked a lot, did you not hear me? I sit on my own a lot and get asked by many people if I want to join them, but I say no, it's okay, so I don't have to deal with the fact that I won't hear them. I feel very much on my own. I'm helping an elderly relative at the moment, and I have to be right in front of them to hear what they say. I used to be socially active, but now I don't interact with anybody new. I've got to the point where I'm just not going to bother. Demonstration. I can now hear the high frequencies. I'm not hearing the tinnitus nearly as much as I was. What a serious difference. I can hear birdsong. It feels as if my head's cleared, a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. It felt muffled, I couldn't hear the high frequencies or guitars or violins before. Fitting. I connected the patient's iPhone and demonstrated how you can swipe down from the top right hand corner of the iPhone and then access the volume and the programs and Apple's Live Listen feature, which he loved. Then I showed the mask mode. The patient said it made speech much clearer, my speech that is, and then demonstrated the super narrow beam that he could use in the pub, the Quicksin speech and noise test, so this would be beneficial, and then mics behind for, say, rear seat passengers when travelling in a car. The gentleman said he bought a whole new outfit to celebrate his hearing, new suit and shoes, and said that he spoke to his wife when I went out of the office to speak to the front desk, and he heard her voice just as if it was right inside her head. Secondly, he said, I've listened to my favourite musical artist and I can hear all the details of the violin that I wouldn't hear before. And thirdly, I've listened to a phone-in on LBC and heard it clearly. I'm confident my life is going to change dramatically. I should have done this years ago. I've been very isolated. I had to go out of one room into another if someone was trying to speak to me to have any chance of hearing them. I used to say, for example, oh, I'll do it in a minute. But then the other person would ask, what are you talking about? As my response made no sense based on the question that they had been asking me. Today is a day of wonderment. The whistling sound in my ears, that's definitely diminished. The tinnitus, that was ringing like absolute mad before you put them in for me. My mother and my ex-wife are so happy that I've done this. Thank you, Lord. So from frustration to optimism to elation, what a transformation.